What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. My name is Sock, and today I have something special for you guys. We have a 2022 Lexus RX 350 or 450, I forget which one, but we've coated this vehicle about 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, and we used the base coat and the hardener from War Ceramic Coatings, and that is a rated 7-year coating, and it hasn't gotten a maintenance in literally 18 months straight, or probably a little bit more than that. I think it's actually been 2 years. And I haven't seen it since. And we're gonna see the real world durability. The owner is very busy, but she does do her little maintenance washes here and there. So we will see how it'll hold up over time. But this is his first time getting a decon within the 18 to 24 month period. And what we're gonna be using is Primus, Purifica, the 2 pH system. One's an alkaline, one's an acidic. And then once we're done with the contact wash, we're gonna be using iron from Armour Detail Supply, and then with the clay towel from DIY Detail. And after that, we're gonna be using water spot remover from DIY Detail. And this is more to remove the minerals, but if there's heavy water spots, we're gonna be using Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner to help really remove and as much of those water spots as possible. It is a black vehicle. And then hopefully the coating is still there overall, because like I said, it's been 18 to 24 months and maintenance is key with anything. And then from there, once we're done doing all that and dry the vehicle and all that stuff, we're gonna be using ceramic gloss. And as for the wheels and tires, we're gonna be using Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner for the wheels. And for the tires, we're gonna be using tire cleaner from ADS, and then just Tire Plus on the tires for the tire shine. And that's pretty much it. That's everything in a nutshell. All the products will be down below in the description for you guys to order. And yeah, so hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's take a look at how this vehicle looks. All right, everyone, so here is a quick before walk around of the entire vehicle. Yes, the vehicle is dirty, and as you can see, there's some water spots and dirt and grime and debris and stuff that is on the paint. And I will link the video down below when we did his first maintenance wash. It's one of my earliest YouTube videos back in like October or August of 2022, and we coated this back in April of 2022. It came for his first maintenance wash or decon wash 4 months later in October of 2022, and from there we haven't seen it ever since. So pretty much it's 2 years without anything, and we're gonna see how this raw ceramic coating, the base coat and the hardener has held up over time, because the owner does do its regular frequent washes herself, and we'll see if it's actually strong. Here we're going to test out the hydrophobics and how this coating has been holding up over time. And as you can see, I am rinsing the panels. Some areas are flat, but some of the areas are just beading very well, even when it's dirty. And this also happened with the Nissan Rogue that I haven't seen in 18 months. If you guys haven't checked that video out, but this have definitely broken the record. 2 years that I haven't seen it, and the coating is performing like this on a dirty panel. It's great. It does feel a little bit gritty, and it does have contamination, but we'll take care of that. But overall, the coating just wants to bead. And when we're wetting on the roof, hood, and also on the trunk, those are the high hit impact areas that has a lot of contamination, and there shows some flooding, but the flooding isn't slow. It's actually pretty quick. That some areas you could tell that wants to bead off. As normal, I like to start off with the wheels and tires, and what I'm using here is tire cleaner from ADS and also Jimbo's Wheel Magic Cleaner for the rims. And what you can see even up close, there are some of these black dots on the rims, and they're pretty much just truly etched into the rims and stuff like that. That is not coming off. I even tried it with the Pure Magic Cleaner, the Acid Wheel Cleaner, and it just wasn't coming off. But overall, we made the tires and the wheels super clean. And then once we're done with the detail, we ended up putting quick beads on the rims to add some protection and just keep it cleaner for longer over time. What we've all been waiting for is the actual decontamination wash, and lately I've been enjoying the Labocosmetica 3 pH system, but I pretty much use it as a 2 pH. And the first step is their alkaline soap, which is Primus diluted 1 to 15, and my pump sprayer. And you see all that dirt and traffic fill being dragged down from Primus. I use it as a pre-foam, then I rinse everything off. It takes about 90% of that dirt and grime off. And then for my contact wash, I like to put Purifica inside my wash bucket, and also I foam it on 1:15, same dilution, let it dwell, and then we do the contact wash. And this really helps attack those water spot and lime scaling minerals to unclog the coating. And you will see right away, right after just using Purifica, on how the water beading just comes back. And it's just such an amazing product. Yes, there is still contamination, and what we do is we move on to the iron removal step and then an actual dedicated water spot remover. And here you see all the beading that's coming back on the side panels and even on the hood and roof, on how quick the water sheeting and beading is coming back. Obviously it is still clogged, it is not perfect, but we will be moving on to the next step, which is using the actual iron remover. Once the entire contact wash is done, we're moving on to the decontamination step, and pretty much here I'm using ADS iron remover with the DIY detail clay towel. And this vehicle did have light to almost moderate contamination, and just having a coating made it so much more beneficial and much easier to remove that contamination. And this vehicle did need 2 rounds of the clay towel with the iron remover, but as you can see, once we're removing the iron remover, I apologize, once we're done removing the iron remover, you can see the water beading and the water sheeting is becoming much quicker, and we're unclogging those pores of the paint. Once we're actually done with the clay towel and the iron remover, we're moving on to a dedicated water spot remover, which I am using the DIY detail water spot remover. And I am not cheap with this. I spray this like crazy, I rub it in, and then just let it sit for a minute. Do not use this in direct sunlight, but I just let it sit there for a minute, rinse off. And we actually did 3 rounds of the DIY detail water spot remover, especially on the hood, roof, and trunk, because that's where it had the most minerals that was clogging the coating's performance. And as you can see, once we start rinsing off the water spot remover, the beading properties just coming back, and you will see how phenomenal the water beading properties is once we're done with the 3rd round of the water spot remover on the roof, or not on the roof, I'm sorry, on the hood and all over the vehicle. It is beading like day one. Is it perfect on the hood? No, it's not perfect beading, but it's just amazing outcome on compared to how it came in to afterwards on how it actually was. So here is the hydrophobic properties after we're done with the entire Decon Wash, after the water spot remover, and there is no protection. We're just spraying everything off. Is it perfect on the hood? No, it is not, but the beading is obviously still there. Imagine if the owner just came for, every 4, 5, or even 6 months for a Decon Wash on the state it is. But overall, the rest of the panels just looks phenomenal. The beading is great. The beading is amazing. This ceramic coating has definitely exceeded my expectations, and we will see over time on how this will last. And for the Dryade step, I am just using ceramic gloss just to boost up the protection and the water beading properties. Yes, I do have C6 mist, but this has, I think, a little bit more longevity. I'm not sure what mist is. It's more of a actual detail spray, not something that will give it a stout protection, if that makes any sense. I have to talk with Ivan and see that, so don't take my word for that. But yeah, that's just something I really wanted to voice my opinion on. Alright everyone, so here are the after results, and overall, what are my thoughts on this raw ceramic coating? It's been holding up amazingly well for these past 2 years or 2.5 years total. And this is real world tests. It's exceeded my expectations so far. It's supposed to last 7 years of what they said. But all in all, these are my favorite products to use to unclog any ceramic coating. And also, we did apply solution finish on the plastic trim because, as you saw in the beginning of the video, it looked faded, and we just wanted to complete the overall look. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. All the products are down below in the description for you guys to order, and let me know what you guys think about the results. And to me, this car still looks glossy. It is still shining and performing very well. So I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.